The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Whoa.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. Oh, he lost the football. And the Browns pick it up. A lot of grass ahead. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punt. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the fumble recovery is made. The way we're going, Brock, this game might just come down to who can take care of the ball better. Because so far, neither side has done much of that.
Is this some kind of prank, Kate? Did somebody butter up the football or something? Come on, fellas. Hang on to the rock.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin. Because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Back.
Burrow out of the shotgun. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Connection made on the cross. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Back.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Down the sideline inside the 40. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Play action now, Burrow. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Has a man. It's Brown. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys top, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They just get the play on. It's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They are throwing it again. He'll get this complete to Chubb. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A give to Chubb, running left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete. It's Cooper. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Huntley looking to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. 30. He's at the 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Browns 3.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. First throw for the backup now. This will be caught by Cooper. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 41. Watson working in the pistol. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He has the first over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st. From the red zone now. And he gets it to the 1, but goes out just before the goal line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Chubb trying to run his way in. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They try and chop again. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, Burrow to throw. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, here's Burrow. Fights off the pressure. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Burrow setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
11.
Burrow setting to throw. Completes this one to Chase. And they get this down to the 28. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, set now, first and 10.
11 MC tight.
Burrow to the air now. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Gun. 11 Thomas.
Brown on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one's caught. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. The Browns close in and take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Line up, go.
Watson now. Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Chubb brings it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set. Line up, go.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Line up, go.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Bengals football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 11. Dot.
Brown on the carry. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll run again with Brown. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. That's complete. Here's Brown.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Browns will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Line up, go.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
At 59! Out!
Here's Chubb on second down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
At 54! You're set!
From the gun, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Gun! Dot! Dot!
A run with Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go!
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
11 mighty! Dot!
Burrow from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On the ground, Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's got the Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
That's now a handful of sacks for the defense and a handful of bruises for the quarterback. Consider this, Kate. Truly elite defenses in this league, well, they average just over 3 sacks a game during an entire season. You put up 5 in a contest, you're playing like one of the league's best.
And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 1, ready?
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Here we go! Dot!
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go! Dot!
Now it's Brown. And he's got it up to midfield and into Brown's territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
1, ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gun! Dot! 11 MT tape! 11 MT tape!
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go! Dot!
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
11.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Watson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Has a man, it's Brown. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Looking for somewhere to throw.
And therein lies the problem when somebody other than a quarterback is dependent to throw it. Their clock, their timing, their understanding of the rush, well, it's not what the guy under center is accustomed to.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Now a give right side to John. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set.
Again, it's Chubb. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
11, Tommy.
From the 18 on 2nd down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
12, 12, 12.
Looking to throw. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. The return begins on their side of midfield. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Watson looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns losing by 4. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
This is it.
Here's Watson. Screen set up here. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
To throw. That's incomplete left side.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to them and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw it. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's into the hands of Chubb. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set.
Here he is to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set.
Throwing now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13.
Set.
Now to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Brown again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. And the pressure brings him down, but wait just a second. I see a flag. Gonna have to sort this one out. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
On 1, ready?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Here we go.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.